Hey, Tom here, day 24 of my daily vlog. Today was cleaning up the studio and getting it back in the state that it was after I had my live jam with Project Vime yesterday. And I thought I'd give you a quick rundown or some overview of what the tech was, were the synths that I played, and yeah, basically my lessons learned, what I would do differently the next time I'm doing this. So let me turn around and show you what I was using. So yeah, that's my keyboard rack. Down here is my Yamaha SY77. There you see it. This was the first synth that I ever bought, like more than, I guess, 35 years ago or something. And this was used not that often in the performance. I had some more spherical and atmospherical sounds that I played in the third track. But other than that, I didn't really use much of it. Much different to the Pro 3 from Sequential, obviously, that I used for the bass in the first track. Um, and yeah, so let me get back there for a second. My problem in general with this setup is that I'm not that used to it. I don't know the sounds by heart. I still haven't really made a list of my favorite sounds to use for the Pro 3 or the Peak or the Jupiter XM. So I guess you could hear that when I was searching for some sounds. So the next time I would definitely prepare in advance the sounds that I would be using or that sort of are on my short list to be used, so that I don't really look stupid just flipping through the templates, flipping through the presets, and at one point finding a folk guitar on my SY77 that didn't really fit into the vibe of the song. But nevertheless, the Pro 3 I like because it's very gritty, very dark. You've got this tuned feedback here that's very, you can even have a grunge mode enabled here. So that's very gritty, very dark. I liked it a lot. Played a lot with a big cutoff filter knob here. So yeah, other than really finding my the favorite sounds for the next time, I think I was quite happy with how the Pro 3 turned out. Next, the Peak, the Novation Peak. Also, an underused synth for me, and I was very happy and very surprised to find this acid bass sound that I was using, where I had a lot of distortion and played around obviously with the filter cutoff frequency. But yeah, I was always looking for some way to do these TB303 bass lines, and found by accident, more or less, by chance, this sound that I was using in the second track. The Jupiter XM, which is the small version of the Jupiter X. Yeah, I played some leads there with a little bit too much of the modulation wheel. I like it. It's got four synth engines you can play. I had this little pluck sound at one point, and the synth lead on one of these four tracks, plus a fifth track that I wasn't using for drums. So yeah, again, next time searching for favorite sounds in advance. But yeah, I was playing the keys here directly. This keyboard, the Novation Impulse 61, was more or less mapped to the Novation Peak. The Pro 3 was playing itself, or the key keys were sort of mapped to the Pro 3 itself, but looped via MIDI through the Ableton Push, or actually the Ableton Live on my computer. I wasn't using the Push alone, in standalone mode. And the Yamaha SY77 was also, the keyboard was via a MIDI loop from going MIDI out, back MIDI in, local off, playing the sounds from the SY77. But again, I said that I wasn't really using much of it. And going through the push there on this desk here, on this stand, was the MacBook that I was using with Ableton Live. The push was on this stand here, and to be honest, I haven't really done much with triggering or recording MIDI loops before and then playing them live together with existing loops that were recorded previously, but not like before I started recording, but actually previously in the performance. And I liked it. It was it felt good. I didn't really have a lot of variations. Most of the time, I just recorded one synth into as a MIDI loop, and then I was looping that and was just playing around with the filters and etc. So that worked pretty well. One thing that didn't work, and I'm still not sure why, was the multi-track recording for the Wing that I had set up. So I could basically record all of my synths plus Project Wime stuff into the Wing and record on 32 tracks multi-track. But for some reason, I thought it started the recording, but it quit after 10 seconds or so. So have to look into this the next time. This mustn't happen again. But fortunately, I had the recording directly into OBS with the stereo sum of everything that we're hearing in the headphones, in our headphones as well. So yeah, at least that worked. So overall, I'm quite happy. It was very exhausting. We had like from sort of getting everything connected and then disconnecting everything again. We spent like more than 4 hours in total. But just the output of having these 3 tracks was totally not just worth it, but it was really fun. And you don't really count the hours or look at the watch when you're having fun. One thing that I was also not too happy about was the light setup. I was using Lightkey, which is a software on running on Mac to control basically lights via DMX. And it was on the first track there was no movement at all, and on the second track it was just one sort of blinking pattern all throughout the song, and on the third track there was just too much movement and too fast movement for the vibe of the song. So again, much like selecting your favorite sounds ahead of time and having them available, I will definitely work my way into Lightkey and have some more scenes and some more variation in lighting setups and setting the mood correctly. Other than that, that's it. Day 24 of my daily vlog. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.